चल हो जा शुरू।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Prajwal Revanna, who's likely to be returning to India and arriving in India post-midnight, Republic accesses the JDS MP's boarding pass from Munich to Bengaluru International Airport. He's expected to arrive at 12:30 a.m. on 31st of May. It's a boarding flight from Germany's Munich. And finally, he's going to be the predator, the sexual assaulter, the rapist, who is going to be back in India to face trial and to face the law of the land. We access the boarding pass of Revanna. The JDS MP is to arrive in Bengaluru post-midnight, and the Karnataka Higher Minister has spoken about this. The Hassan MP is likely to board the flight from Munich at 6 p.m. India Standard Time on 30th of May, that is today, and land at the International Airport in Bangalore around 2 a.m. on 31st of May. His bail plea, remember, has been posted for tomorrow. 1 month after fleeing the country, the JDS leader Hassan MP Prajwal Revanna, charged with rape with sexual harassment of several women, set to return to Bengaluru in the wee hours of Friday to face the Special Investigation Team probe. Let's also now break what we're getting from the Ministry of External Affairs, which has confirmed this, and they have stated that we received a request from the Karnataka government on the 21st of May, and they acted on it. Listen in.
See, we had received a request from the Karnataka government on 21st May. On 23rd May, as per the Indian Passport Act, we had initiated action for cancellation of passport of Member of Parliament Prajwal Revanna. On 23rd May, that is, we had issued a show cause notice as per procedure to him. He has to respond to that show cause notice within 10 days, and we are waiting for his response, and accordingly we'll take things forward once we hear from him or once the 10-day period expires.
Okay, I want to go across to our reporter Prajwal, who's been reporting on the story. Prajwal, you've been tracking the story from the very, very start. You have more details about what time he will land in India today in Bengaluru, and he's going to be facing the court tomorrow, where his anticipatory bail plea is also heard. First, take us through the details you have of his flight and what time he reaches here.
Absolutely, Rhythm. Now we are getting in information that he's already gone ahead and boarded the flight at 4:05 from the Munich International Airport, and he will be landing at the Bengaluru International Airport at around 12:27. 12:27 on the morning of 31st of May, which is tomorrow too. So he will be here in the wee hours of the morning, and as soon as he lands, he will be picked up by the S.I.T and will be taken to the CID headquarters. Now he's gone ahead and boarded this flight from the Terminal 2 of the Munich International Airport from the boarding gate L. He's gone ahead and booked a business class seat on this private airline. The seat has been confirmed by sources in the know of development as 8G as well. And he's finally gone ahead and boarded it. And the confirmation comes in with the fact that there was also a boarding pass of Prajwal Revanna, which was accessed by Republic. And in all likelihood, he will be kept at the SIT office for over an hour or so. And after which he will be taken to a government hospital for medical test, and in the first thing in the morning he will be produced before the magistrate of the Special Representatives, People's Special Representatives Court out here in Bengaluru as well. So all eyes on that arrival of Prajwal, and why was he absconding from the country for so long is one of the biggest questions that needs to be asked at this point of time. So we will need to go in and see as to what will happen, and meanwhile the Special Investigation Team has also started grilling the so-called accused who had allegedly allegedly circulated these sleaze tape videos as well, which had caused a lot of embarrassment and shame for the victims too. So the investigation is going in that way too. And also not one, but there will be 3 bail applications which will be heard. One of Bhavani Revanna, one of Prajwal Revanna, and the special investigation team has already approached the Karnataka High Court seeking a quashing of the bail that has been given to H.D. Revanna by the Special People's Representative Court Rhythm.
Absolutely. I want you to stay with us, Prajwal. I also want you to give us more breaking news updates like you've told us. Breaking news number 1. Prajwal Revanna has already left from Munich finally to face the law in India. I also want to go across to more breaking news that's coming in on the top focus right here with my colleague Prajwal. And the details that I'm getting, Karnataka S.I.T reaches the Bengaluru airport to arrest Prajwal Revanna. Please give us more details, Prajwal.
You know, at this point of time, Rhythm, there is still over 8 hours left for Prajwal Revanna to arrive in India, and the special investigation team has been camping at the Bengaluru International Airport since this very morning. There was already 1 team which was put in there. Now, additional 2 teams of 5 sleuths each from the special investigation teams have already been sent, and therefore they are already at one of the teams has already been there at the immigration to pick him off directly as well, and they are making sure to avoid any sort of media glare over here and pick him off. So therefore, they're looking at multiple entry and exit points at this time so that they will be able to take out Prajwal Revanna as soon as possible, because they expect that some of the people might even protest where Prajwal Revanna is coming and start demanding answers at the airport in itself. So therefore, multiple teams are being brought in, and also security is being beefed up, and also the DCP of traffic has also been put in charge to go ahead and maintain the traffic on the flyover between the Kempegowda International Airport towards the Bengaluru city near Hebbal as well, so that there will be no sort of convoys which will be chasing Prajwal Revanna's convoy, where he will be brought in with special protection from the police as well. So this is the latest that we are getting in at this point of time, Rhythm.
I want you to stay, Prajwal, with us, as this is a story that's live and breaking right here on Republic TV. Not only has the S.I.T reached the airport, Prajwal, we are being told there is preparation that is being made at the airport to arrest Revanna. We're also being told that as we are stating this, there's action at the airport, and we're going to be quickly breaking that news update from the airport as we're getting exclusive reactions on the sex tape. The cops, the special investigative team already at the airport, breaking first right here on Republic TV as we are joined by our colleagues, and also an exclusive coming in from our sister channel Republic Kannada. The S.I.T begins the investigation in the sex tape scandal case. They're already at the airport. We are getting you visuals of that shortly. We're just going to try and get that. Prajwal with us. And as we're getting those shots, viewers, we're also going to tell you the preparations to finally arrest the Hassan MP are on. Prajwal, I want you to talk over these details about all the action that's happening. We first have the boarding pass. He's going to be here at around 12 o'clock, at 12:30 a.m. tonight, and he's going to then be produced in the court. Give us details of the plea of anticipatory bail he's filed and the special investigative team. How far have they reached in the investigation?
You know, first and foremost, when it comes to Prajwal Revanna's bail plea over here, his lawyer Arun had approached the People's Representatives Court and had gone ahead and spoken to the judge and stated that there will have to be an anticipatory bail that will have to be given, because a warrant has already been issued in the name of Prajwal Revanna pertaining to the sleaze tape scandal, and there has already been 2 FIRs that has been filed against him, and one of the FIRs also has IPC section 376, which is a non-bailable, which is a non-bailable offence too, and therefore he had gone on to seek the bail, but the judge stated that this would not be possible at this point of time, because the special public prosecutor will need time to go ahead and file his objections as well, and therefore SPP Jagdish, who was representing the special investigation team, also in the court stated that he will definitely be needing a lot of time as well, because the statements of the victims has been recorded, but there is also technicalities which involves to go through the entire case history as well, and also what happened later with the spot inquest too, where there has been been additional charges too which has been added, and therefore this will go on to take a lot of time. Secondly, we are also going on and seeing that the case is scheduled for hearing at 11:30 tomorrow morning in the People's Special Representative Court too. So we will need to see in what will happen, because it is not just one or two SPPs. We are seeing 3 SPPs in this particular case. We are seeing Jaina Kotari, Ravi Verma, as well as Jagdish, who are representing the Special Investigation Team. We are also seeing Mr. Arun as well as Sandesh, who are representing Prajwal Revanna at this point of time. So we will need to see in as to what their attorneys will be coming up with at this point of time. But the first thing that has been made very clear is the fact that Prajwal Revanna will have to appear before the Special Investigation Team. So in all likelihood now, as you were speaking about the formalities which the Special Investigation Team is doing currently at the airport, we get to understand that the Special Investigation Team has already approached the airport. They have also shown the warrant which has been issued by the court as well, and stated that they will be picking him up immediately, and therefore all the arrangements are being made in this regard. And also the airport authorities have stated that the other passengers should not be troubled as well. Whether Prajwal, as soon as he comes in and lands in and the immigration will be cleared, his passport will be seized and impounded, is what sources in the know of the investigation are stating, and as soon as that, he will be taken away immediately. So from where will he be taken and how will he be taken is one of the other biggest questions too, because all of them are trying to go ahead and seek answers from Prajwal Revanna as to why he fled from the country, and even if he did not flee, and as he is claiming that it was pre-planned, why did he stay for so long in a country so far away from India, even after he faced such grave charges and he's been accused of rape, Rhythm?
I want to tell our viewers the live and breaking updates that Prajwal is bringing us on the story that we're focusing. I want to also go across to Niranjan, who's joining us in the story. Niranjan, give us the latest updates. We're seeing an imminent arrest of Prajwal Revanna as soon as tomorrow early morning itself.
Well, Rhythm, let me tell you one thing, that Prajwal Revanna has taken off. See, we don't know whether this flight ticket that he booked is a decoy, because the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka went on record to say Prajwal Revanna, the sexual predator, is actually not in Germany, Munich, Germany, but he's somewhere in Dubai, in the Jumeirah. There's a property called Jumeirah in Dubai, and he claimed that that's where he really was, but has been circulating some flight ticket and a boarding pass of Munich, Germany, to try and sort of distract the media. But going by what Prajwal Revanna has claimed, or his team has claimed, this is where the flight is. It's a live tracker of the flight. I have it in front of me. Took off from Munich this morning, and the flight is en route Bengaluru, expected to land a little after midnight. But I don't think the police are going to take any chances. The police has reached the Bengaluru airport already, because they believe that it could be a decoy. So they are not taking chances, because they know there is a possibility that he may be arriving, or maybe they already have the information. Maybe they already have the information that he's not on that flight, or maybe he's on another flight, because the state government went on record. It was D.K. Shivakumar, the Deputy Chief Minister, who spoke to the media in Delhi yesterday and said that Prajwal Revanna is not in Germany, Prajwal Revanna is in Dubai. So there's this game of cat and mouse going on, Rhythm. But Rhythm, let me tell you the brass tacks. Brass tacks is that he's a sexual predator. There are many videos of him that were circulated. Videos have been doing the rounds for the last 6 months. Videos were timed to be released just before elections. Exactly 12 hours before Karnataka went to polls, those videos were released. And let me tell you what has happened after the release of those videos. There were reports that some of the victims committed suicide. Some of the victims, there were allegations that they were kidnapped by Revanna, his father, who also happens to be a former minister. And then some of the victims came out and said, no, we were not kidnapped, it's a political ploy, we were forced to say something. There were claims of 100 crore rupees being given to the middlemen in this case to access the videos. So you have a very curious case of Prajwal Revanna, a sitting MP in his early 30s. I don't think he's even, I don't think he's even above 30. He's about 30 years old, right? And there were videos of him, and this twisted man, this sexual predator, had allegedly shot videos and kept it on his laptop. And it so happens that he has a fallout with his driver. Driver steals the laptop and goes from one media house to the next to sell those videos. Let me tell you, we have Republic Kannada in Bengaluru when these videos were being circulated from newsroom to newsroom. And that is exactly how it happened, Rhythm. that in today's day and age, look at the level of this, politics that, I don't know whether there is a political involvement of either the Congress party or the JDS, or whether there was, political fixing, timing these videos to the elections. But Prajwal Revanna case is a case where you have a pervert of an MP. He's a sitting MP fighting on an NDA ticket. His party is allied with the BJP. Right? The BJP has had to face this embarrassment, and I had this breaking news that just came in that Prajwal Revanna has not responded to the MEA. You had the MEA spokesperson who just spoke, confirming that Prajwal Revanna has not officially responded. So here's the scenario that we face in front of us. The scenario we face is that Prajwal Revanna comes from wherever he is. We don't know whether he's in Munich, he's in Dubai. He lands, right? Obviously, he will be picked up. And he's timed it in such a way that his official tenure as a parliamentarian ends today, Rhythm. His official tenure as a parliamentarian ends today. And there is a possibility that even if this man who contested on an NDA ticket from Hassan in Karnataka, if he wins, the BJP has been so embarrassed that there has been communication between the BJP High Command and even the JDS in Karnataka. They have said that even if he wins, there is no way that he can be an MP, even pending trial, etc. They will ask him to resign. Even if he wins on the 4th of June, they will ask him to step down. There will be a by-election. We even know the name of the candidate who will be given that ticket. That is in case he wins.
I'm going to tell Niranjan, shocking visuals that have been seen earlier, 2,900 clips or so in this case. Now we're going to tell you what's really happening with the probe. Like Niranjan has been giving us that update. It's possible that he was in Dubai. It's possible he was in a very posh location in Dubai. But also the SIT that's present currently at the airport is going to immediately arrest him. Our sources tell us the warrant has already been issued against him. Our demand for arresting Revanna immediately stands. They're going to try and corroborate the evidence. And like Niranjan was telling us, we're also going to see where the evidence is finally in the end. Thank you for joining us on this story. We're going to continue tracking the Arrest Revanna campaign on Republic TV.